Hello, my name is David Gross with Condé Systems, and welcome back for another one of my 101 tips and tricks for the road to sublimation success. In my latest article in the Sublimation Almanac for 2010, I published 101 tips to help you with being successful with sublimation. And I want to go over tip number 2. Tip number 2 is create your own wall of shame. And by that what I mean is that when you make a mistake, all of us tend to want to hide it, throw it away, and not remind ourselves. But with sublimation, that's a great resource for you to keep from making the same mistake again and again. One of my best and first examples of it is this Unisub plaque. I have done my share of Unisub plaques over the last 18 years, and of course have made my share of mistakes. One of the mistakes in the early years I kept making was not looking on the back of the plaque to find the keyhole for hanging it. And I'd be very anxious, like I'm sure you are, and want to do the transfer and get excited about it, but I would forget to look on the back to find out, the orientation for it. So after doing this over and over again, I finally decided that the solution was to take one of these plaques and to hang it near my heat press and hang it upside down to help me remember to look before I press to make sure I do the plaque in the correct orientation. I remember talking to one of our clients one day, and we were joking about my friend Murphy, and I'm sure you know who Murphy is. And he said, "Well, I took care of that problem, Dave. I don't have to worry about looking on the back of the plaque to find the hole." I said, "Well, what was your solution?" He said, "Well, I just bought the machine for cutting another hole." So there's different solutions. My suggestion is that when you make a mistake, you create a wall of shame so that it will remind you not to make that same mistake again. Some other mistakes that I'm sure experienced sublimators are familiar with is not reversing our image. Yes, sublimation needs to be reversed for everything except glass. So putting something up near your printer probably for this one would be best to help you remember to reverse it. And of course there's a multitude of other mistakes that you make by not aligning your transfer to the substrate, and you get of course the white edge. And sometimes we just do a poor job with centering our transfer. In this case we're pushed a little bit to the top. And on this we're just a little bit off, and we're showing a white line here. And of course for sandals, we're probably still okay with that because obviously this is what you're going to deliver your clients. So that's just tip number 2 from David Gross at Condé Systems. Thanks for tuning in.